This is Mox, fearless, relentless, and known for exploring some of the most haunted places across the UK. Through his YouTube channel, Moxley's Paranormal World, he's taken viewers on chilling journeys into abandoned hospitals, cursed forests, and desolate ruins, always pushing deeper into the thin boundary between the living and the dead. In this video, Mox is joined by his close friend Ming as they embark on an overnight expedition to find an abandoned mansion hidden deep within the woods. Locals claim the estate is haunted by the spirit of a woman who died there long ago. Whispers in the dark, strange sightings, and unexplained sounds have surrounded this place in mystery for decades. Naturally, Mox and Ming couldn't resist the challenge. It's the night of May 24th, 2024. With darkness already settled over the forest, the two friends begin their trek, flashlights cutting through the gloom, cameras rolling. At first there's excitement in the air, but the deeper they move into the trees, the heavier the atmosphere becomes. Something feels wrong.
This is a bit of a weird start to a video for me. So me and Ming, we've come out to check out this old mansion that's hidden out here in the middle of the woods. So we're walking through the woodland to get to it. We're hearing all sorts of weird stuff. We're almost like, feel like we're being followed around this place. And we've heard somebody cough. We've heard some other weird, I can't put my finger on it, but we both feel the exact same way. Like, we shouldn't be here. I don't know what to say. It just feels off. Something here feels so off.
A sense of being followed creeps up behind them, and the silence becomes too still, too intentional. Then they find it. Not the mansion, but something else.
Found a grave just here in the woods. Now, this has put us right on edge, and I don't know why, but look at it. Rest in peace, these are old. I don't want to be walking through it too much, but they're everywhere. They are absolutely everywhere. Like I said, we were here looking for a mansion, and we found this. Look at that one in the back. Look at that. Dug right down, and they go all the way back there as well. One of the scariest places I've been. You'd have to be here to feel what we're feeling out here. It's just such a weird feeling to it. Ming, I've just been saying the exact same thing.
You are.
A horrible feeling. Like when we were walking down that hill there.
Yeah.
We heard a man cough.
Yeah.
I heard it, you heard it.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're hearing weird stuff out here.
Scattered tombstones, long forgotten, half swallowed by earth and vines. The graveyard is silent, eerie, and unsettling. It's as if the forest is warning them to turn back. But Mox and Ming push on. Time drags on. There's no clear path, just thick woods and confusion. Their GPS isn't helping, and the deeper they go, the more disoriented they become. The thrill begins to fade, slowly replaced by frustration and a growing sense of dread. Still, they are determined to find what they came for, and finally, they do.
Run and hope for the best, but
They can tell there's a way out because we can hear cars.
well, yeah. So if anything, you just follow the road traffic. Just follow the road traffic, and that'll take us somewhere. To be walking since 11 o'clock, and it's 1:05 now. Did you say?
No, 5 to
5 to 1. It's a long time of walking and not actually getting anywhere. Don't like it. This doesn't. Yeah, it's steep. This, mate.
Better.
This doesn't feel right. There is. There's a hell of a lot of animals. Somebody coughed then, didn't they?
Yeah. I know what.
Hello? Somebody's walking through here, mate. Somebody's walking through there.
We've got to be doing.
Is there someone there? Mate, You remember where we parked the car from here?
I haven't been. What the hell was that?
Something just made the bird. That was like a big doof. Did you hear it though? Please tell me you heard it.
I heard it. That's why I said, what the hell was that? And to answer your question, I haven't got a frigging clue where the car is. But we come across.
But the main one was the mansion.
The mansion itself, yeah.
And we don't even know where it is from here. We've got no clue whatsoever.
We're getting bit to death out here.
There's something that was supposed to be coming out, checking out. Somebody laughing at us. Some fucker laughing at us. You heard the talking and then you heard somebody laughing. Right, let's get out of here, mate.
Yeah,
Let's start making our way out, record everything. Heard somebody talking, then I heard the laughing. Now we're hearing dogs, and we have no clue where we're going. I'm more worried because somebody was there then. Somebody was 100% down there.
The thing is, we can't see them.
No.
But, I mean, look at all the camouflage that we've got. If there is somebody there, I mean, they could just duck down behind it all.
Of course they could, of course they could. And to add to everything else, my torch has died. So now, all I've got is a look of Ernie's torch.
Oh, mine ain't on much. Mine's only on 40% now.
Good thing is I've still got this light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going into view.
I'm not
What
sure
the
you can see
hell?
that, folks, but now you might be able to.
Is that a tower?
It looks like a tower to me,
Put your
but
light back on it there.
I'm trying.
Yeah, that's definitely a tower.
I can't.
And we've definitely got a gate here. Private property. Oh my, might have to turn around again.
For God's sake. Private property monitored by CCTV, mate. We can't.
Through the trees, the mansion emerges, towering, decaying, majestic in its desolation. But one problem, the front gate is locked, and multiple warning signs suggest the place may not be as abandoned as they hoped. They hesitate. Leave now or risk trespassing. After everything they've endured, they refuse to walk away. Carefully, they find a gap in the fence and slip through.
There's a gap there, is there?
The gap.
Right.
Let's see.
Let's go through it. That's fine.
Well, the gates haven't been used for a long time, Ernie. I'll be honest with you.
Chain round the middle line, so.
Ernie, look at this. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Is this the mansion? That looks like a church to me.
That looks like a church.
Oh. Ming, look at this.
Oh my God.
Look at this, it's like a bleeding castle.
It's absolutely amazing, that isn't it?
It is. Oh my God.
The mansion is even larger up close, beautiful, eerie, and intimidating. As they explore the perimeter looking for a safe way inside, they suddenly stumble upon something. Something that makes their blood run cold.
Yeah,
I'm still getting that feeling.
same.
That we shouldn't be here.
Mate, what is this?
My nose is running low as well.
I don't know if you'll be able to see, but look at this. Wow. Grand piano, everything in there. Just bring it back there then.
Yeah.
Is another building. They've got lights on right next to this. And there's two people just looked out the window.
Right.
And they've got dogs with them. Right?
Yeah.
And they've just looked, pointed at me. I looked over.
Okay.
It's like, I need to record this.
Right.
I was just checking to see if there was a way into this, because it's marvellous, this place.
It is.
But
It's huge.
there's some people
you know
just
what?
around there.
If
Let me
that's
just
the
show you
case-
real quick.
Right.
Look, just there. Look at that. There's a building all lit up.
Oh, yeah.
And just, I got here, and I just looked in here. I was just trying to show you. They've gone. They're not in the window now, mate.
Right. So they've been in there.
Yeah, they were in there.
Whatever it was, it convinced them they couldn't stay. The risk of being caught, or worse, was too high. They abandoned their plan to spend the night and prepared to leave immediately. But curiosity got the best of them. Just one last look, they said. One final glance at the other side of the estate. That's when things took a darker turn.
Whilst we're here, I'm just going to carry on looking. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I thought somebody was literally stood there.
The statue.
I literally just almost had a heart attack. Oh, I thought somebody was literally just stood there watching me. Ring?
Yes, mate.
I was just going over to check this cannon out here.
The what? Cannon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see it there. That's all cannon.
Shotgun shot. Yeah, somebody's looking out that window again there, mate. God damn it, somebody looking out the window. Oh, they're not over there. Look at all the shotgun shells. There's hundreds and hundreds of them. Right, listen to this.
Go on.
Down there.
Yeah.
Big,
Sorry.
big tub.
Yeah.
A plant pot
Right.
full of shotgun shells. Absolutely full of shotgun
We need
shells.
to make our way
We
out.
could get in, but I think it could be a little bit too risky.
Yeah.
Right, we've just had to hightail it into the woods over there. There's people come out over there shouting all this weird stuff. Couldn't even understand what they're saying. The only thing I could understand is we're going to let the dogs out. And it's like, what? So we just run across the field. And we've just sat in here for 5 minutes, but now you can hear them shouting and screaming. I don't even know what they're saying.
I have no idea what
They're making some weird noises.
Yeah. I've not a clue what they're saying.
But I'm sure they said, get off the land.
Effing land.
Then
Get them.
we'll let the dogs out and all this.
Yeah.
So
Well-
we've come into the
We're back in the woods.
we've come in the woods. We've sat in the woods for a few minutes just to
Hang on.
try and gather
What's that
ourselves.
sign?
And then it's like
What's that sign?
they're shouting again, but not shouting anything in particular. What do you mean? What's that? Where?
Come over this way a bit. You might be able to see it.
The sign in the tree.
Dogs loose, keep out.
Oh, you are joking me.
Oh, look, I can see it.
Dogs loose, keep out.
So glad we haven't come across any digging dogs.
Well,
Something shifted. The air felt heavier. The woods grew quieter. And that familiar feeling returned, that they were not alone. This time, they didn't wait to find out what or who might be watching. Disoriented and exhausted, Mox and Ming fled into the forest with no clear sense of direction. Their phones had lost signal. Their GPS had failed. They moved on instinct alone, desperate to find their car or anything familiar. Eventually, the faint sound of passing cars led them to the edge of the woods. Civilization, streetlights, relief. And after a long, stressful detour, they finally made it back to their vehicle. This adventure didn't go as planned. They never made it inside the mansion. But the night left its mark and reminded them that sometimes the scariest part of an exploration isn't what you find. It's what finds you. This unsettling footage comes from the YouTube channel Dee's Dark Adventures, where Dee explores eerie and mysterious locations in search of answers to the unknown. But in this particular video, she wasn't planning to film anything at all. What started as a peaceful walk with her dogs near her vacation bungalow in Ohio quickly spiraled into something much darker, something she felt compelled to document. It was June 29th, 2024. The weather was perfect, and Dee decided to take advantage of the sunny afternoon with a quiet stroll through the nearby forest. Her Her two dogs trotted alongside her, and at first, everything seemed normal. But as they ventured deeper into the woods, their behavior changed.
Mara, calm yourself. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Come here. My dogs won't harm you. They're just really excited. Stay close. What's that? Hello? Hi. I just heard a footstep. Maybe a branch fell or something. I don't know. Hello.
The dogs grew tense, ears perked, posture stiff, clearly reacting to something Dee couldn't see. She paused, calling out into the trees, hoping for some explanation. But the woods responded only with silence, and then subtle noises, twigs snapping, leaves rustling. A creeping unease began to settle in. Still trying to brush off the growing discomfort, Dee pressed on, hoping it was just her imagination.
Don't you do it. What you got? No. Leave it. I said leave it. Come here. Samara. Samara. Come. Here. Good girl. Good job. Let's get a treat. Good. You did good job. Hey, let me get you one. I don't see a deer over there or anything. What'd you see, huh? You can't go chasing after them, okay? Or not. Maybe it's not. Get off me. Maybe it's the knocks. No, it's coming from in there. I've been staying here for like 5 minutes. I'm hoping. I keep hearing but it's not like that. It's 2 steps. They haven't latched onto anything at the moment, so she's just walking around. So maybe we'll just keep moving.
But every step deeper into the forest only intensified the sensation that she was being watched. The dogs remained unusually alert, and the once comforting sounds of nature began to feel ominous. Snapping branches echoed in the distance, too precise and too deliberate to be random. A shadow here, a flicker of movement there, just barely visible beyond the tree line. The deeper she went, the more undeniable it became. Something was out there. Finally, Dee decided it was time to leave. She turned back toward the trail, still hearing strange noises following her from the trees. Her dogs pulled forward as if they too were eager to get away. But just as she neared the edge of the forest, she caught something in the corner of her eye. Figures. Still. Watching. Standing motionless among the trees.
Do you not like my toy? Girls, stay close. Mia, I don't know where you're going. You never go that far. Stay close. Hello? My dogs won't harm you. There was the rock clacking. Clack, 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 clack. I'm gonna find my way to the trail. I'm getting out. Come on, girl, stay close to me. Come on. Good girl. Good girls.
It wasn't until she reviewed her footage later that she realized how chilling the moment truly was. There, barely visible between the trunks, were what appeared to be humanoid shapes. Some viewers claimed they looked like shadow figures or even Bigfoot-like creatures. Others suggested it was pareidolia, a trick of the light and leaves. One viewer jokingly called the figure Chewbacca in the woods, but most agreed that something about the footage just felt wrong.
I can't get to zoom in any more than that, dang it. I see eyes. This is silver. Come. Tomorrow you got your water puddle, honey. Right there. I don't know if you can see that little plot, but it goes in there. There's a pond there. And then, oh, we got a stork. Girls, come. No, Samara, leave the bird alone. She's a water dog. Come on. Oh, you guys are kicking up some stank. Oh, God, you gotta get in my truck. Get my truck.
Dee made it back to her car safely, but the experience stuck with her and her audience. Was it all in her head? A natural response to isolation and creepy sounds? Or did she truly stumble into the territory of something unknown? The mystery remains unsolved, but one thing is clear. Dee's quiet vacation walk became an encounter she'll never forget. Meet Frank, the creator behind the popular YouTube channel Franco TV. Known for his eerie explorations of abandoned places, Frank has built a dedicated following by taking viewers deep into forgotten corners of the world, crumbling hospitals, desolate cemeteries, and towering, decayed skyscrapers. His unique style and fearless curiosity have captivated thousands. But on one unforgettable night, Frank discovered just how truly unpredictable and dangerous these places can be. It was the night of February 15th, 2019. Frank stood alone in a remote graveyard, camera in hand, ready to begin what he thought would be another solo adventure. The cemetery was still, almost peaceful, the silence only broken by the occasional rustle of wind through the ancient trees. But Frank's attention was quickly pulled away from the gravestones and towards something far more ominous, an old, abandoned cabin nestled deep within the woods. Locals whispered of a grim past. The former owner had taken their own life inside. For most people, that would be a reason to stay far away. For Frank, it was an invitation.
Jesus Christ. Look at this one. Oh God, I'm getting into it. I'm actually getting further into the forest. I can't even see my car. Oh my God. So those are two tombs there. And look at this huge tree. This is like something you would see in a haunted film.
As he began filming, his voice betrayed a growing unease. The deeper he walked into the cemetery and then into the surrounding forest, the heavier the atmosphere became. The air around him shifted strangely, at times biting cold, then suddenly warm and thick. It felt unnatural. Still, Frank pressed on, following a winding dirt path until he came across a narrow road. And that's when everything began to unravel.
Weird, because I'm getting temperature spikes. Like it'll be cold, and then it'll get really warm, and it'll get cold again, or it'll get a little bit cooler, or like a little hot. It just depends on where you're at. I'm walking now into this really freaking Slender Man looking forest. And I just heard a moan. But place looks ridiculous. See if I can dim the light down so you can kind of... Doesn't this look like some scene from a horror movie?
Out of nowhere, he heard a low, moaning sound in the distance. Something, or someone, was out there. As he cautiously moved forward, he spotted a flicker of light through the trees. It moved, almost like a pair of eyes watching from the dark. But before he could make sense of it, something else caught his attention.
Oh yeah, Frank. Walking down the forest by yourself would be freaking... Oh, shit. Walking down the forest by yourself would be a great idea. What the hell is that? Okay. What is that? Do you guys see that? What the fuck is that? Holy crap. I see the freaking house. It is literally right there in front of me. It's hidden like right in the forest. I would have never seen this. It's a legit house. It looks like a log house. It's like a wooden house.
An old house barely visible through the brush. His instincts screamed at him to turn back, but curiosity pulled him in.
Brad, imagine if somebody was still living here, and I'm over here walking in on them.
Frank approached the cabin slowly, inspecting the perimeter with growing dread. That strange pressure in the air returned, and the sensation of being watched was almost unbearable. Still, he pushed forward, stepping inside. What he found just past the entryway stopped him cold.
It's getting weird. I don't see anyone. Any sign of any thing or anyone even being here. It's a big one. That's a dead bird.
A dead bird, lying motionless in the middle of the floor. Whether it had died naturally or been placed there, the message was clear. Something wasn't right.
What the fuck is that?
As he stood frozen, trying to make sense of the disturbing sight, a sudden movement behind him made his blood run cold. He spun around, then came the sound, soft, distant singing, a woman's voice.
Is there anyone here? Can somebody make a knocking sound to tell me that you're here? But oh shit. Sorry. I got a flashlight outside. Oh my god. Alright. What do I do? Because I am far from my car. He's walking towards the freaking house. I can't see anything. Keep on my side. Shit. Look. He's literally outside the bathroom window. If he comes in this house, I'm gonna have to hide in the closet.
Suddenly, a figure appeared outside, moving slowly toward the cabin. Frank ducked down, heart racing, his camera capturing every tense second. The person circled the house. Then, without warning, they stepped inside. The floor creaked as the door opened. Frank remained completely still, hidden in the dark. Whoever had entered wasn't just wandering, they were searching. They knew someone was there. For what felt like hours, Frank waited in silence, breath shallow, light off. Then, the moment he saw an opening, he made his move, bolting from the house, running full speed through the trees. He didn't look back. He didn't want to know who or what was behind him.
The only way out is that fat back door. The way I came in, or through a freaking window. I'm going out the front door.
Ghosts may be terrifying, but at least they can't hurt you. The living, however, you never know their intentions. That night, Frank narrowly escaped an encounter that could have ended very differently. And though he made it out unharmed, it's safe to say he won't be returning to that cabin anytime soon. Forget. This eerie video was captured by Jesse, a popular TikToker known for his channel user, .jesse.69. While his content ranges from peaceful nature walks to bizarre encounters in the wild, nothing could have prepared his followers for what he caught on camera one evening in the forests of Virginia. What started as a quiet, ordinary walk quickly spiraled into something far more disturbing. As Jesse wandered deeper into the woods, the stillness was suddenly broken by a sound, faint, distant, and chilling.
Guys, look at this, man. This looks like a skinwalker enclosure somewhere. I've never seen something like this. What the hell? Hello? Is anybody in there?
The video is titled, "Skinwalker Trying to Lure Me In," but if you listen closely, it sounds like a woman crying for help. Confused and unsettled, Jesse pauses, listening. The voice calls out again. It doesn't seem frantic. It seems wrong. As the cries echo through the trees, Jesse slowly moves forward, filming as he tries to make sense of what he's hearing. But then, just as suddenly as it started, the crying stops. And that silence says everything. Overwhelmed with unease, Jesse decides to turn back. In his caption and follow-up comments, he insists it was a skinwalker, a legendary shape-shifting creature said to mimic human voices in order to lure people deep into the woods. A chilling theory, but one many believe. The video quickly went viral, and so did the debate. Some viewers agreed with Jesse, saying he made the right call by walking away, warning that skinwalkers are no myth and should never be approached. But others were outraged, accusing him of abandoning a person who might have needed real help. "Why didn't you call 911?" they asked. What if it was someone in danger? The truth? We may never know. Whether Jesse encountered a paranormal entity or ignored a real cry for help, one thing is certain. This video raises more questions than it answers, and leaves behind a haunting sense that something is still out there, calling from the shadows. This is Josh, the well-known adventurer behind Camping with Josh, a channel loved for its scenic hikes, peaceful solo camps, and quiet nights under the stars. But this time, something was different. What began as another tranquil overnight trip slowly unraveled into one of the most unsettling experiences he's ever had in the wild. It's September 5th, 2024. Josh is deep inside one of England's oldest forests. The sky hangs low with mist. Rain drizzles softly through the ancient trees. He's searching for the perfect place to camp. Energized, excited, and completely unaware that this trip would take a dark turn.
Here, which has got a nice view of this open green part that's got a nice log to sit on and some nice mushrooms, fungi. It's quite nice around here, nice and light. It feels like it would be quite a nice light spot in the evening. pretty good option actually. It's really wet. It's really, really wet. I'm gonna have to just string my tarp up, don't think too much about it, and get a fire on and really get some wood, because a lot of this is saturated. It's been raining for the last few days.
After hours of hiking, he finally finds a clearing and begins setting up his tarp. But almost immediately, something feels off. It starts small, a sudden chill, a strange stillness between the raindrops. He shakes it off, focusing on the usual routine, pitching camp, gathering firewood, settling in before nightfall. But as he crouches near his growing pile of wood, something rustles beyond the trees. It's not the wind, not the rain. It's too deliberate. Josh stands, alert but steady, and steps away from camp to investigate.
I'm just literally sat over there, trimming the wood down, cutting it down how I like it. And I can just hear some mad movement going on in those bushes over there. I can't tell if it's like the rainfall just making quite a commotion, or there's maybe rabbits or deers maybe walking through, or any dog walkers or whatever, I don't know. Bit spooky.
He scans the woods, listens. Nothing, just fog and the soft drip of rain. Convincing himself it's his imagination, he returns to camp. Still, something's changed. The forest doesn't feel empty anymore. It feels aware. And then come the footsteps, heavy, slow, and intentional. Not his, not imagined. They echo faintly through the trees, measured and patient, as if something, or someone, is walking with purpose. Josh grabs his flashlight and heads out again, this time with a gnawing unease. The excitement is gone. In its place, dread.
I'm finding it really difficult. Do you know what I mean? You heard that. And it's really quiet. There should be birds singing. There was birds singing, and I've just noticed they've just stopped singing. Do you know what I mean? Why wouldn't they be singing? I'm finding it really difficult to focus. Lovely little spot. Lovely food to be cooked. And a night under stars.
He finds no tracks, no figures, no answers. But then, even the birds fall silent. And that silence says everything. It presses against him like a weight, a warning. He tells himself not to panic, but something primal inside him knows better. This isn't just paranoia. The tension isn't fading. It's building. Whatever's out there isn't leaving. And for the first time, Josh doesn't feel alone. He feels hunted.
The camera was off. I heard some really heavy movements in the bushes, and I'm pretty sure I saw something in the bushes as well. As I was standing still, there was this movement there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to leave my tarp here in the woods. My bag is already packed. I'm just going to grab what I can grab and come back here in the morning, and maybe just do a bit more talking with you there. So I think it's important to be real with you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna pack up. I guess I could take this tarp away, but I just don't really want to.
As dusk sets in and his nerves wear thin, he makes the call. No more waiting, no more wondering. He packs quickly, scanning the tree line, breath shallow. He even calls out, hoping for a voice, a hiker, anything. But the forest answers with silence, and that silence is all he needs.
Hello? I apologise, it's not really the vibe
Josh throws on his pack and walks, fast, steady, no looking back. When he finally steps out of the woods, the rain still falls, the fog still lingers, but something's shifted. He's safe, but far from calm. He may never know what was out there that night, whether it was a person, an animal, or something else entirely. But he trusted his gut. And that instinct may have been what saved him. Because in the deep wild, where help is far and shadows move freely, survival often comes down to one thing: how quickly you choose to leave. Not every danger comes from the forest itself. Sometimes it's not the wilderness that haunts you. It's what might be hiding inside it. This is Claw, a nature-loving solo camper and single mom whose channel is known for peaceful hikes, scenic views, and calm nights under the stars. Her videos usually radiate a relaxing, down-to-earth vibe. But this time, things took a darker turn. For Halloween, Claw decided to push her comfort zone by camping near a mysterious old church. A place shrouded in disturbing legends, whispers of satanic rituals, eerie sightings, and even a nearby murder have haunted the area for decades, already off to a chilling start. The church itself is sealed off, locked down tight with alarms and security cameras due to its troubled history. So, Claw pitched her bivvy in the surrounding woods, not far from the crumbling ruins, hoping for a quiet night, despite the setting.
Something a bit different today, so I'm going to be camping at a creepy church with a history of satanic ritual, witchcraft. So yeah, this is Wild Bear, coming to you from Clop Hill. I feel like I won't be disturbed. Yeah, I like this little bit of woods. I don't think I'll be disturbed here. I'm going to do a bivvy today, so really stealth. I've not got another shelter if it rains, just a bivvy, so I think it's going to be a nice night actually. Just got to wait around.
As the sun dipped below the horizon, she passed the time reading up on the area's unsettling past. Bones discovered near graves, shadowy figures seen among the trees, and rumors that refused to fade. The deeper she went into the stories, the heavier the air seemed to feel around her. She explored a bit, grabbed something to eat, and eventually tried to settle in. That's when everything changed.
Apart from some odd noises, I can't report of anything so far. While we're on the subject of weird stuff, there is a controversial video of what is claimed to be a ghost in St Mary's Church, taken in 2016, and it shows a black hooded figure walking past the door of the church. So if you Google Clop Hill Church monk ghost, I'm sure that will come up. And it's a really creepy video actually, but you know, that could quite easily have been staged, so But for you guys that like the ghost stuff, have a look at that. So that's quite fun. Okay. I've lost my bed. How have I lost my bed? Getting into a bivvy bag is always such a graceful thing. It's so funky. There's the moon. So pretty. Good night, Wawas. See you in the morning. You see the red eyes over there? I'm just going to assume they were deer eyes. Freaky. Really freaky.
Strange noises began to echo through the woods, low, distant sounds that didn't quite belong. Then, out of nowhere, Claw caught a glimpse of something watching her from the tree line. Glowing red eyes, staring directly at her. She tried to stay calm, tried to explain it away. Maybe it was just a deer reflecting her red headlamp. Maybe. But even she didn't sound entirely convinced.
The eyes look red. And if I had the white light on, they would have just been white. Because they're just deer eyes.
There was something about those eyes. Something that didn't feel right. Not curious, not animal-like, just wrong. Whatever it was, it gave off a presence that clung to the night air, refusing to fade. Whether it was an animal, a trick of the light, or something else entirely, Claw couldn't shake the feeling. Those glowing eyes stayed with her long after she looked away. This experience is more than just a campfire tale. It's a chilling reminder of how quickly isolation can shift from peaceful to petrifying. Out in the wild, the unknown isn't always an animal rustling in the bushes. It can be something stranger, something older, something that waits for someone to wander just a little too far from the path.